Hey, thank you for coming back to my channel here at Cottage Diaries. If you haven't, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button and stay tuned for future videos. Anyhow, I am bringing you a kind of like an antique haul because the store that I went to is considered a thrift store, but their prices are way higher than thrifting in my opinion. But you can find more unique items than our local thrift stores. Of course, unless you can catch that item at thrift stores. Let's get into this. And also I'm going to be styling this piano right here behind me. Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm looking at this scarf thing I had up here, and I'm gonna take that down because it is competing with my shirt that I have on. So I'm going to be styling this piano right here behind me. I have had it blank for a while because I did not have, for one reason, I didn't have exactly what I want to go up there. And I was actually enjoying it blank and just kind of empty, especially after the holidays, and it felt very clean and relaxing and not overstimulating. But today, I am going to be trying out some faux stems, and these are from Target. And they had a nice selection, I have to say. Like, very quickly I was able to find several stems that are gonna work for this little project I'm gonna be doing. So several things in this video. I'm gonna bring you an antique haul, and I'm going to style these faux stems in this container that I got. And I'm also gonna attempt to decorate the top of my antique piano. So a lot of things coming up in this video. I'm gonna start off, excuse this old piano stool. This old piano stool that I'm sitting on makes like creaky noises. The stems from Target. A little back history while I'm showing you these stems. If any of you remember back in like 2005 and 2007, I don't know about you guys, but I decorated with a lot of faux greenery, a lot of it. So like stems and ferns and just greenery, a lot of it. And when I started changing over my style, I just, that's my sister Sarah calling. I got rid of all fake greenery. Like, I think I have like 2 little topiary trees that are they fake? They actually might be real dried out, not sure, but pretty much got rid of all fake greenery. And so now I'm gonna start dappling in, is that the right word? I'm trying a new word and I don't even know really if it's proper to use for that sentence. Anyhow, I'm gonna start getting my feet wet again with greenery. So these are some stems I picked up. And this is a hydrangea, and it was really white in the store, but now that I have it home, it's kind of cream. So we got 2 of these. These are the Threshold brand, and they are $5 a stem, okay? Which isn't too bad. Here is the green one, okay? I mean, tell me this branch doesn't really, this has a real look to it. So this is the Hearth and Home by Magnolia. Hearth and Hand, okay. $5.99 for this, quite a bit of greenery on this stem. And again, I worked with so much greenery back in the day that was kind of exciting. Like when it comes to fake greenery, I can do fake greenery because I did so much of it. But, so see, I could cut him off and use him separately or keep it kind of bushy looking. Okay, so I got, let's see, I didn't get 2 of him. I only got 1 of this one. And then you guys, look at these. Does this not say spring? Look at this. And I could keep this up all summer as well. Maybe even into the fall, these, and maybe add in some real leaves from outside to kind of blend it in. So these are gonna work from now until about November. We'll see. So these were $4.99, and this is how thick one of them is. So it's not real big, but it's not bad. And I don't know what plant this is. This is seeded eucalyptus. Okay. You guys, I'm excited to start bringing back in some faux, fake greenery. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna show you next the thrifted antique container that I got for these, okay? All right, in that thrift store, look at this, you guys. Drum roll. Look at this. It is a vintage, antique, watering. Is this a watering can or is this a gas can? Tell me that it's not a gas can and tell me that it's a watering can. Okay, this is big. It's pretty big. In fact, it's almost too big, but it's gonna work. And actually inside of it is like, I see cobwebs. But anyhow, doesn't this give a, this is just vintage and farmhouse and cottage, and look at this, and the color is not competing. While I was getting the stems at Target, you guys, they have watering cans in that Joanna Gaines section. Yes, and I had got this antique watering can. So anyhow, this is what I'm going to be putting the arrangement in, okay? Searching for a centerpiece for my dining room table, and couldn't really find one that I just had to have. I'm gonna show you guys the centerpiece. Okay, look at this, you guys. I do need to replace these out with vintage milk jars, but look at this vintage rusted over milk jar container. Okay, and ooh, this is heavy. For my centerpieces on my table, with 3 boys and life is so busy and I don't want to have to take it on and off, I like for my centerpiece to be where I can still have a conversation with people across from me at the table. So this is still rather low. And if I want to, when my boys bring me flowers, some could go in this one, and then some could go like in this jar over here. Look at this. And that is Hut Knot, like farmhouse vibe right here. Okay. And I did pay, let's see, $35. I did pay $35 for this. But again, I was at Hobby Lobby and seeing they had a milk container in their farm section, but of course theirs is not vintage. Got my centerpiece for my farmhouse table. Okay, in that same store, I'm gonna also insert a clip of this. You guys, look at this wooden ironing board, okay? And it really will set up, and it's not too big. This is not a very big ironing board, okay? So you can see the grain on it, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys a video of this maybe set up. But my plan is to hang this on the wall. And yes, it's gonna give just a farmhouse work kitchen vibe. Look at this. Yes, I got the ironing board, and I think I may have paid around $35 for this ironing board. But you guys, this one piece right here was just $35, but it's going to make, I call this a statement piece, okay? I know we have our little fill-ins and our little decors, but something like this really is going to make a statement. All right, and then I went to the junky thrift store. This was yesterday. You guys, look at this tablecloth, okay? So the background of it is cream, and it has a linen kind of a linen look to it. See? Look at the summery colors that are obviously hand stitched onto this tablecloth. Green and brown and yellow. Is this not summer? So you've got some cream going on in the middle of the tablecloth, but then summer is bordered around it, and then it's got a border in the middle. Okay, got a summer tablecloth, and I think I paid around almost $6 for this. Okay, when I do laundry, I always have these random socks, as I'm sure you do too. And they'll end up on top of my dryer or in the big basket. So look at this little basket I found. It's not too little, but it's not too big. Like, there's my hand. Okay. And so this can go on top of my dryer, and it's gonna hold random socks. Okay. So I got that basket, and this was this at Goodwill or was this at the thrift center? I can't even remember. So let's just say I paid between, I think almost $5. This was at the Goodwill. That's right. I went to the Goodwill. And so this was like $4.49. Okay. It's got kind of like a pine color. So I'm just gonna set him in there, already looking good. And let's move on to this seeded eucalyptus. Okay. If you guys can't tell, I'm excited to be working with fake greenery again. I'm bending the bottom of these stems because I feel like this is too tall. But look at this. Okay. Okay, some of you may remember this little farmhouse picture I thrifted. I'm gonna style this up here. Again, back to how I used to do greenery was I would have never left that space empty, but this has more of an updated look. So far I've added a striped pillow and then that little pillow. Look at this little mama and baby deer. Does that not say spring? Thank you for being here for this video. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos, and thank you for being here as I create cottage diaries.